back to the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a little bit of information about what we are thinking right now, given the downward trajectory of the crypto markets. Guys, for all you that are sitting tight with us, continuing to try to get the latest and greatest on crypto, you guys are the ones that are DCAing, you're hodling, and you are finding the opportunities to make you money when these markets turn back up. Not if these markets turn back up, when these markets turn back up. Stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to tell you guys some of the projects in this video that we are buying right now and through this bear market, as people love to call it. I like to call it downward trajectory. As these markets are going down and there is blood in the streets, we are hunting for coins to buy. If you want to hunt along with us and you want to make money when these markets turn back up, stick with us to the end of this video. Smash your like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into the content, guys. So I'm going to start this video off like this. So first of all, crypto markets are down 1.4 trillion. That's old news. We all know that it's crashing right now. Bitcoin 30K. It's happening. We got to keep our head on straight. Now, the way that I think about crypto and people that invest in crypto, right now I'm thinking there's three people that are doing things with crypto. There's three types of people. One, there's the panickers. Those are the people that are causing this huge dip right now. Well, of course, that happens in every market, whether it's the housing market, whether it's the S&P 500 and traditional market stocks like Nvidia and Tesla and the S&P 500, or whether it's crypto. There's panickers, and that's exactly what's happening right now. People are fearful of a recession. The first person I'm talking about is the panicker. Those are the people that are selling at, probably at a loss, right? There's a lot of people that might be selling right now that bought at the top, selling at a huge loss and just exiting the crypto market, and they're going to forget about it until there's hype again and it goes back up. And those people are most likely going to make the same mistakes again when the markets turn up. They're going to buy it on the way up instead of buying it on the way down and at the bottom, right? You're never going to catch the bottom. You don't want to catch a falling knife. You got to DCA the whole time, and you got to sell for some profit here and there when it's going up, right? So one, you got the fearful, you got the paper handers, you got the panic sellers. That's one type. Two, you've got the people that were buying on the way up and now they're just kind of holding and they're doing nothing and they're going to sit and they're going to forget crypto. Now, I admit in 2017, that's exactly what I did. I bought crypto. I was buying it the whole way up. Except I bought it before the big hype. I did a great job. I bought it before the hype. I even saw Bitcoin at $400 back in the day. Unbelievable. I saw Ethereum at like 48 bucks back in the day. And then I bought it on the way up, and then it went up, and I was like, wow, all this money. And I just thought I was going to keep going, which of course never happens, guys. This time it's different is the most dangerous saying you can say. Not the way you got to do it. You got to take profit up at the top in some capacity, right, and hold for the long term as well. So you got two types of people. You got the panic sellers. That's one person. You got the other person who kind of buys it and then it's crashing and they give up and they forget and they don't DCA. Then you got the third kind of person, and that is the kind of person that we are trying to become, and we are trying to get other people to become, because we want to make money and we want you to make money. Now, this person dollar cost averages. They could have bought Bitcoin at $400. They could have bought it at $40,000. They could buy it at, $20,000, $10,000, $100,000. They're going to buy it the whole time and take profit as needed along the way. My argument today is that that third person is going to be the most successful in the crypto markets because they're going to be buying the entire time and taking profit leisurely as the price is going up, and they're going to have the opportunities to get that 10x, that 12x, that 20x, that 5x, that 100x potentially if you strike a good altcoin. Now, what's this video about? I want to show you guys some of the picks that we're starting to eyeball, and we're starting to get some ideas. We're DCAing into some of these projects. What projects are we DCAing into? Well, right now, I'm focused on some of the big top 100 coins. I don't love getting into some of the smaller projects as the markets are turning down like this. Now, let's say we're in a downward momentum and we're going sideways for a while. Let's say worst case scenario, let's say Bitcoin goes down to 20K. Let's say Bitcoin goes down to 10K. Well, these altcoins will bleed miserably. Now, when Bitcoin gets down to a price that I just can't even believe, if that happens at all, then I'll start considering 1%, 0.5% of my portfolio into some of these riskier altcoins, right? And as the markets start going back up, then I like to get into altcoins a little bit more and then take profit into Bitcoin and into cash as we go up. What coins are we looking at buying here? Well, always, when the markets are down, you want to be considering buying Bitcoin first and foremost, followed by Ethereum, but that is a given. What are some of the other projects that we're looking at? Well, I'm going to tell you my top 5 picks for this bear trend, right? 1, I am going to say it. I do believe there is a good potential to get some good price action on Ripple. The Ripple army is huge. It's a top 10 project. I think that it could have a really great opportunity because it didn't hit its all-time high last cycle. The Ripple army is huge. I'm not the biggest fan of crypto or Ripple only because it's involved with banks. And in my mind, banks are competitors to crypto. But I do like that it is a crypto that's integrating with banks. And so for that reason, as long with the history of the price action in a bear market, in a bear trend, I'm looking at Ripple and I'm curious. That's one project. Another project I'm very curious about in buying some during this bear market would be Solana. Because Solana is a good Ethereum competitor. And I think it's one of the more trustworthy projects out there. Now, Cardano is a good project too, but personally, I would buy Solana over Cardano. I think there's a lot of bigger players that are more interested in Solana, and I think it's got a bigger future. I think it's got more support. I don't personally love Chris Hodgkinson because I don't love his history with Ethereum and that he split off. Now, I understand some of the reasons why he did. And please leave some comments in the chat below. If you're a Cardano holder and you're like, Crypto Kip, you are wrong. Well, first of all, I'm not saying Cardano's bad. I'm just telling you guys some of the top projects that I believe and that I'm looking at to pick up here as these markets are starting to go down. And if they continue to go down, what am I buying towards the bottom? Well, Ripple's one. It's a banking coin. Solana's another one. It's an Ethereum competitor. I'm also going to consider buying a meme coin. Now, whether that's Dogecoin or whether that's Shiba Inu, that's to be determined. And maybe there's another meme coin that kind of comes along, but I'm going to consider buying one of those two tokens. So maybe a little bit of both, but let's just call that my pick number 3. Meme coin. Now, what I'm trying to show you guys is I'm thinking of it in a very particular way where I'm looking at, this is an Ethereum competitor. This is a banking token. This is a meme coin. Those are 3 picks. Now, Terra Luna. Let's talk about Terra Luna for a second, guys. So the stablecoin Terra Luna today went down to 75 cents. It's supposed to be $1. Look at the price action on Terra Luna right now, guys. It's down 60% over the last 7 days. It's down 45% in the last 24 hours. Terra Luna is getting ravaged. I will not be buying Terra Luna. This is a horrendous drop. What they're doing right now is they are actually selling their Bitcoin to get their stablecoin back up to $1. It's not a good look. I did think this had a lot of good future potential, but looking at what's happening with this stablecoin right now, in this moment in the market, people are not going to forget this. And honestly, with the other competitors that you have when it comes to Ethereum competitors, you're better off with a Solana or a Cardano, right? But my pick still would be Solana for the reasons that we just discussed. So Terra Luna, I just want to highlight for you guys, it's not making my cut. I in the past had said that I wish I had bought it, and I wish I had, and then taken profit, because if I was still sitting in Terra Luna today, I'd be upset. If you got some Terra Luna, hopefully you're not over allocated in it. You want to make sure you got Bitcoin, Ethereum first and foremost, but I'm not telling you to panic out. I am telling you that, I'm not looking to buy it. Now, if I was holding some, I would probably consider holding it for a better day when the markets come back. So we went over 3 picks so far. We're looking at Ripple, Solana, and a meme coin. I want to highlight 2 others for you, and I'm going to kind of split it in this way. So 4th pick would be exchange tokens, and I'm just going to split that up between Binance. I'm going to split that also with crypto.com and FTX. Those are the picks. Now, Binance is big, obviously. I mean, BNB is the number 4 crypto, so it's going to pump. When the markets come back, it'll pump. It's a given. And it's got its own smart chain, so that's really good. So for exchange tokens, Binance is going to be a good pick. Crypto.com is going to be a good pick for you guys. And FTX is probably going to be a really good pick too, because we've never really seen it broach the top 20 coins. And now, potentially, there's a chance that it makes its way up to, top 20, top 10 at some point in the history. Now, one thing that FTX doesn't have going for it is it doesn't have a smart chain. And if it does, I missed it completely. But really, the thing with that is it's not on anybody's radar. There's no total value locked up. If there is, it's minuscule. I don't think they have their own smart chain. Cronos and Binance do, and they're the top 10 total value locked up DeFi projects. So, they're all great projects. I think that they're all, when the bull market resumes, when bullish momentum comes back, these are projects you want to be on the lookout for. FTX especially, probably in the sense that it has a lot of connections with a lot of people in high places. So that's one thing that FTX has going for it that Cronos and Binance don't have as much of. Though I could throw a coin up in the air to try to pick, which one's going to outperform the other. I think you want exposure to all 3, but at least get exposure to one when it comes to picking a project to invest in for the bear market, right? Now, another one that I'm going to talk to you guys about here is I'm gonna kind of split this one with 2 projects. So I'm gonna say you might want to consider something that touches the metaverse, and in order to do that, I think you got a couple options. One, you could pick Sandbox. That's a given. Sandbox is the biggest project with the best graphics to date. Now, there's other projects with better graphics that are coming out. Zilliqa's Metropolis has an awesome metaverse look. Looks really great. I think it could be huge one day. But we're also trying to kind of pick some of the more sure bets right now. Sandbox is a good look. Another one that's probably a really good look, and some people might judge me for saying it, but ApeCoin could be a great pick for a bear market. Why? Well, Bored Ape Yacht Clubs are huge. Now, those might suffer in price here, the NFTs. I'm very curious to see what happens with NFTs here as the prices are starting to crumble. But ApeCoin is revolved around the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT line, and I know they're going to be getting into the metaverse more. And so that hasn't really happened yet. It's got a lot of hype behind it, and it's really getting a lot of traction. Huge following on Twitter in just a very short time of being in existence. So might want to consider that. It's not a meme coin. It's a legitimate project. Of course, another metaverse play you might want to consider is Decentraland. So this is kind of like, my 5th pick I'm mixing a bag here. I'm giving you guys some options, some ideas of what we're considering. These are some projects. Now, those are kind of the projects that so far I'm eyeballing. I'll keep you guys up to date with some of the more research that we do. Now, you might be sitting here thinking, well, Crypto Kip, man, you didn't talk about Animal Concerts. You didn't talk about Zilliqa. You didn't talk about Steppen. What is going on? You changed. You changed, Crypto Kip. Well, I didn't change here. Another thing I want you to consider is you can buy these projects. And matter of fact, you should consider buying these projects if you believe in them. We do believe in them, but we are focused on the things that are more of the sure bets right now. I would love to say, I do believe that you might want to consider picking up a little bit of Zilliqa specifically. I mean, again, it's an Ethereum competitor. It's way down in the rank 70s, I think, right now. So it's currently ranked number 76. Could be a really big gainer for you. But I like to focus in the bear markets on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then I pick 5 or 6 other plays that I might want to get. And I like exposure to different plays, whether it's Ripple, that's a banking coin, whether it's Solana, which is an Ethereum competitor, whether it's Dogecoin or Shiba, which is a huge meme coin, which you want a little bit of exposure to at the bottom half of this bear market or this bear trend, whether it is an exchange token like Binance, crypto.com or FTX, or whether it's a metaverse play. These are the things you want. Also, DeFi. You could look at a Polygon, a Matic, a Uniswap. I leave those out because I'm going for more of the larger platforms like a Cronos chain where you have DeFi projects run on it. I'm trying to buy the city blocks as opposed to the individual buildings built on the city blocks, if that makes sense. That's just my strategy for now. Anything you could do isn't wrong as long as you've done your research and you believe in it and you stick to it and you dollar cost average. Now is not a time for panic. It's a time to strategize. And that is exactly what we're going to do with you guys here at the Crypto Report. That's all I got for today's video. Make sure you smash up the like button and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Also, feel free to use our referral links. We got a referral link for you for Femex if you like leverage trading, if that's your kind of thing or you want to learn about it. Check out our free referral link down below. You can actually get some free money when you deposit. Also, if you haven't checked out crypto.com, got some free money for you guys when you sign up using the referral links. That's all I got for you guys. As always, you got to remember, guys, DCA, hodl, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.